Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, so I hope you're all doing well and that you all have had a very good time. Today I have a little haul video for you. This is something that you don't get too often on my channel, but today I have some really exciting stuff that I would like to share with you. And I got enabled by the lovely Karen Valentine, so stay tuned for that. But now let's get started with a package that I just grabbed yesterday from the post box, and I haven't even unpacked it. It's a book inside, and I thought for change, let's take a look together. Oh, it's on the wrong side. So this is the book. It is Renaissance Costume Gallery or Fashion History Gallery coloring book by Irina V. Ivanova. Yeah, and I'm curious how I actually will like the book, because there was no flip through on YouTube, so it will be a little bit of a surprise for me as well. But we have those really cute little figures in this book with like those historical costumes, which I find very cute. The book was printed in 2020. Like what you accomplished? Frame it. Start your Renaissance costume gallery or give it as a present. Okay, and then it's going to start. We have those figures in this book with those costumes on. We get 2 pages. Oh, very nice. The pages are numbered. The pages are numbered. So they look a little bit strange maybe, but I thought this would be a nice, cute style, something different to play with. This looks kind of similar. This one is quite cute. I like this one. And this one is also very beautiful, I think. So those two I consider I would like to color. Beautiful hairstyle here as well. This looks a little bit funny with the pose and so on. This one is the one from the title. I really like this one as well. So I don't want to do a complete flip through now. Printed in Germany by Amazon. So it's a normal Create Space paper. And yeah, that's this book. So let's continue. I also ordered a new paper pack. So this is a mixed pack with mixed papers. I wanted to try the marker papers they have. And then they have aquarelle, drawing paper and mixed media paper. And I thought, yeah, like a mixed pack would be the perfect opportunity to try all the different papers they have. I've got attracted by these lovely pictures here. I'm a victim to the packaging, so I have to admit it. So let's take a look inside. So this is a watercolor paper. I don't even know if you can see the texture. Oh no, this was most probably the mixed media, and this is the watercolor paper. I will try to film a close-up for you so that you can see the texture of it. This is the marker paper, so it's a bright white paper, smooth. And then drawing paper, very flimsy. So I don't think that I can use the drawing paper for printing, but I will try. Okay, so now look what I've got. I've got the Monarch pencils now by Black Widow. And yeah, first all the people in the US got them, and then later, finally, now they are also available here in my country. So this is the tin. I would have expected maybe a Monarch butterfly on here, but it looks really beautiful. I like the packaging. Oh, and the smell. Wow. Yeah, these are the pencils. I'm sure you have seen people swatching them already. I also tried them just on paper, but I also got, just today I printed this. This is a color swatch chart. The Black Widow pencils, the whole set from Emily Illustrator. So I love Emily Illustrator, her channel, and on her Facebook group, and also on her webpage you can download those swatch charts that she creates, and I thought I wanted to try this from her. Can you basically see it? Oh, and I haven't sharpened them. It feels really soft, not that chalky as the other pencils I find. I found that the other Black Widow pencils felt a little bit chalky, and this feels really, almost a little bit creamy. Waxy, very waxy. I would like to try another color. I got recently the request to do a picture with the Black Widow pencils in one of the Nice Little Town books. And I also got a new Nice Little Town book today, but I bought it as PDF version. So, and I suppose that the person wants to have it in the real book so that they can actually see how the pencils go down to the Create Space paper. Yeah, which I have printed a few pages, so I can show it to you later. Okay, let's try the ocean, and it's down here. Yeah, they feel really soft. But I like the older version as well. So I couldn't even say if I like these more or the others. I might find out about it when I do a picture with them. I like the old ones. Maybe these are even better, who knows? And then I've got a little something. Oops. This is a Faber Castell Pit Artist pen in white. And I actually got inspired by Connie from CB's Coloring. And these are basically not that opaque, they are more translucent, but I like that for just giving some highlights. And now comes the item which made me so excited, or which gets me so excited. It's the Faber Castell Gelatos. And I watched a video by Karen Valentine, and I will link it in the description. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Maybe you get also enabled. It was fantastic what I saw there, and yeah, I was so over the moon that I've ordered few of those packages here, and then also a fourth one. So I bought 4 packages. I own one already, but only metallics. So I wanted to have like normal colors, which I could use for creating backgrounds actually. So I've got 4 packages of gelatos and I'm really excited to try them out. And that will be one of my next videos basically, in which I will swatch them and try them. And let's just take a look inside. So this is how they come. They all have this little Faber Castell brush, and then like these beautiful packages here. This is how it looks. This is the elderberry, made in China. And yeah, I will, as I said, I will do a swatch video and try them out a little bit. But I really like the pastels, the iridescence, the translucence, but I don't like the brights because those colors are really, really bright. And I can't imagine where I could use such bright colors. So, but the real secret, the reason why I got enabled was because of the way that Karen applied those to her coloring pages. So she's got those little stencil brushes with those, let's get them out here. So with those really short bristles, and with this brush she was able to apply them very softly and to blend them very well, and to create a very soft background, very beautiful. And it reminded me kind of the distress inks from the look. But I'm not good with distress inks, but I really wanted to try these, and I hope that it will turn out like on her image. Then I would be very happy. And I also got another package, this one, and so I've got both of those brushes, and these are basically pastel brushes, so they have a very soft, so these have very soft brush, as you can see, hopefully, while these are much more sturdy. And I'm very curious which pencil, which brush would work better, the harder ones, the more sturdy ones, or the more flimsy soft ones. So that's all what I'm going to try out very soon. And yeah, if you're interested in that, then check out one of my next videos. Let me quickly show you a page I'm currently coloring. It is from the Botanical by Trolley. This image. And I basically plan to try the gelatos on this page. I want to do like a green, blue, maybe a little bit of yellow, soft background, some soft blends, and then try to do a bokeh effect. And I really hope that this time my bokeh would turn out a little bit nicer than my last try with the gouache paints. Maybe you can remember it was a disaster, but I hope with this medium it should work a lot nicer. At least in my imagination, but I will find it out. And oh, by the way, I'm coloring this image with the Marco Renoirs. I have the 100 set of those pencils, and these pencils are very lovely. They are quite pigmented and soft, and yeah, bright also. Very nice pencils. It's gotten dark again, it's autumn, so I hope you still can see everything. So I got this book. This is Fairy and Fantasy, the Grayscale coloring book by Christine Karen. yeah, those books only available in the printed version. This is a bonus page. Maybe you saw my last video in which I showed you how I colored dark skin on this page. So it's basically this page on which I demonstrated how I color darker skin with Prismacolors, and I will link it somewhere in the corner and in the description box if I don't forget it. But it was my last video, so you could find it very easily if you're interested in that. Oh, I thought this book was A4, but it is actually not. The page is bigger. So I just have to trim the page a little bit. Oh, I also call it this page, Dear Diary. I love this page. It was one of the Patreon rewards by Christine Karen. The other one, by the way, too. This was, I believe, I'm not quite sure if this was a reward. But on Christine's Patreon, you get an image every month, of course. And it is not that it is like unique images just for the Patreons, but you get it a lot cheaper than if you would buy it as a single PDF on her Etsy. So that is a big advantage if you enjoying her images. This was also a Patreon page or a Patreon reward. I really like this image. This looks really cool, and I think it would also be nice for the autumn Halloween season. And I'm quite curious how it would be to work basically in the book on this paper. This is Create Space paper, of course, but I find that it feels quite nice actually. And yeah, it's flimsy, of course, it's thin paper. This one I also colored, by the way. So I colored a few pages from this book already. Yeah, these are all the images included in this book. Here's even a colored version. Lately, Christine colors many of her drawings, which I really enjoy. I like it. She's an awesome colorist, or an awesome painter, you would say, basically. So, really lovely book. So this I got. And then I would like to share with you my Patreon rewards for the month of September. And I will start with Hannah Lynn. So I am a Patreon of Hannah Lynn. And you know, I enjoy to support a few more artists by choosing a lower amount, you know. So for example, instead of supporting 2 artists with $5, I would rather choose a $1 or $2 option and support more of my favorite artists. And yeah, this is Hannah Lynn. This is the reward for the month of September. It's a beautiful page with pumpkins and autumn leaves and sunflowers. Yeah, with a lovely squirrel on her shoulder. And yeah, I really love this reward for September. And then we also got a bonus page this month, basically. So everyone who joined in August or who will join in September will have a chance to get this bonus page. Once in a while, she offers like bonus pages free for every Patreon. And this is also very beautiful. It's a mermaid and a dolphin underwater scene. And then I'm a Patreon of Heather Valentin. And this is a reward this month. So it's a spooky image. Very beautiful. I with this little voodoo puppet and the gravestones. And even this looks so scary. And I think I read something that she wanted to do a coloring session on this image. I think I read it on Instagram, and I believe it was for today, so I have to check it out. If I find that, I really would love to see that. And so then, this is the page from Christine Karen, the reward for September, and it's the wood elfing grayscale image. And by the way, we get always both versions. We get the line art version and the grayscale version. So even if you like the line art version better, you're getting the line art as well. So, and it's all for $1, by the way. $1 plus value added tax. And I love this image. This is really autumn-like, and I want to get started with this one fairly soon, I would say. And I also think that I would like to try the Gelatos as a background on this image. I think that should look also very nice, hopefully. So then, I'm a Patreon of Jana Fairy Art. It's Jana Prosvirinia. And I love her witches, her autumn and Halloween witches drawings that she does. And she will bring out a new autumn book, and I can't wait for it. I hope it will come soon. But for September, we got this image by her. And this, by the way, I printed on the watercolor paper that I showed you before. This is 300 gram, and I'm very surprised that my printer takes it. I didn't know that my printer takes 300 gram, so I'm happily surprised by that, and I'm very curious to work on this paper. It should take watercolor very well, but I'm not quite sure if the ink will stay on the paper, because on the Canson mixed media paper I know that the ink doesn't stay on there. So I will try that out and find it out. This is another image that we got from Jana. She always has like a few things that you get, and it's, I don't know, $1.50 or maybe $2. I can't remember, but it's also for a very, low price. And you get those awesome images every month. So very beautiful. This is, by the way, the drawing paper from the mixed pack. So you can see how flimsy it is. So it won't be a great joy to color on this paper, I guess, but at least it has some texture. So, and that were all of my Patreon rewards. And then I found something. It's a printable PDF book by Mariola Budek, and it is My Little Mermaid's coloring book. And look at this cover image. Isn't it the cutest you've ever seen? I was absolutely over the moon when I found this book by Mariola. Let's take a look together. So we have this thumbnail page where we have all images included on one page. So we have 9 pages in this book. It's all with little mermaids, of course. And they are all very cute and stunning. And yeah, I started to color those, of course, at once. So on some pages there might be some color on it. And I hope you can see this image here, because I printed it. When you buy the book, you get a light line art version and a dark line art version. And this image I printed with a light line art, because this is the mixed media paper from the mixed pack, which I just showed you before. And as I'm not sure that the printer ink will stay on it when I put water to it, I printed the light version so that I obviously don't get too many smudges here. And I'm very excited to try out this paper. It feels fantastic, and the structure looks fantastic. I might even ink it with a water-resistant ink. Not quite sure about it yet. I hope you can see the image. It's stunning. One of my favorites. So this is printed with a dark line art version, obviously, and this I printed on marker paper because I also started to play a little bit with my alcohol markers. And yeah, I just show them to you. This image I already started to color, as you can see, and I also printed this with the lighter version, with the lighter line art version, because this is a cancel mixed media paper, 200 gram, and as I said, it smudges. But this very light version obviously is okay, but it looks, when colored, like a no line art image. And even while coloring the hair, for example, it's hard to see the lines. They disappear, so to speak. So, but it's really nice to have this no line art look. Very interesting. The first time that I have like a light version printed. Normally I print the darker one. But yeah. And I did the skin with markers. As I said, I wanted to play with them and to try them, how they work. But I have to get a refill for my middle tone because it's empty. And I have to order that before I can continue. So they are all very stunning. This image is printed on marker paper and I played with markers, alcohol markers. And there is a difference between the left side and the right side of the hair. Maybe you can see it, and I let it by purpose this way because I wanted to show it to you. This side is only colored with the markers so far. And on this side I went over with pencils. And I don't know if you can see it, but this side is a lot more yellowish because of the pencils. And this is really a really beautiful blonde, I think. So I have to admit that I'm a little bit sad that I went over with the pencils because I like this better. This style, I like it a lot better. But of course now I can't take away the pencils, so I will finish it to go over with the pencils so that it's all uniform. But yeah, you can see how beautifully you can color with the markers. And on Mariola images it's especially good because she has done all the lines, so the hair will look realistic without you giving some structure. It's already there, so to speak. And yeah, isn't that cute, this image? Yeah. When I like something, then I have to start all pages at once. I have to throw some colors down. And as I said, I was playing with the alcohol markers. This hair is basically also done only with alcohol markers. And I basically have to say that I like this look. I was debating with myself if I should go over with pencils or not. But I think that I just leave it as it is, because I don't want to destroy it this time again. And I really like this look. It looks really, really nice. And yeah, this is also done with the alcohol markers. Here I went over with pencils a little bit. Here not. I have to go over here a little bit. And yeah. And then this is already the last image. It's also very beautiful. Very beautiful. And yeah, here I just put some base layers with markers. Yeah, this will be colored with pencils. And yeah, so this was the Mariola Budek, the Little Mermaid's coloring book. It would have been awesome if you could have had this book in May. That really would have been so amazing. Because now it's autumn and we all want to color our autumn pages and Halloween stuff. But as this is so cute, I had to get started with it. No chance. So then I want to show you one single image that I got. And this is by... Oh my gosh, I have to look it up. So this image is by Fairy Ink, and I think that this is more like a digital stamp because it was quite expensive, I have to say, for, I would say, this more simple kind of an image. But it was so so cute. I just had to have this. So I bought it even for an expensive price. I have to admit it. It's so cute. I really want to color this for Halloween. And then I also got another PDF book. This one is a new book by Tatiana Bugima-Stelova. It's a nice little tone Halloween. I will blend in the title page, the cover page of the book. And yeah, I got the PDF version. Yeah, as I told you, I'm running out of space and I really like to have a little bit better paper to color on. It's just more fun for me than always the CreateSpace paper where you can't really do a lot of things. So 2 reasons why I like to get the PDF books when they are available. And I printed a few pages from the book that I was liking very much, that I'm thinking to color. And isn't it cute? It's okay, this one is a little bit more horror, but I really like this little guy up here with the broom. Can you see it? It's very cool. Yeah, it's so cool. All the little ghosts, the hats, the witches' hats, and so cute. And I saw a complete flip through of this book at Coloring with UFO. So yeah, I will link this also in the description box so that you could check it out if you're interested. The flip through of this book. Then you can see all the pages. It's really so cute. We have like pumpkins, we have candles, we have a broom, we have those dressed up little mice here. Like on this page we have like ghosts, but we have all kind of dressed up little mice. Here we have a very cool little monster. And can you see it? It's like very fantasy-like. And this looks like a bee with or a mixture of a bee and a bat, maybe? Not quite sure. Here we have some bats. And yeah, a cozy little home. I think basically that this is the one that I would go for. To color it first, I mean. I want to color a lot more images than I can color. That I possibly could color. But I think this one speaks the most to me at the moment. From this book. Yeah, here's another one. A simpler one, I would say. And this is the page from the title, from the cover page, from the cover of the book. And this is really cute. Like, can you see this? This is basically a bush cut in the form of a cat. And then the leaves as ears and as nose. And the little mice is going into the mouth of this cat. So it's it's insane. It's so cute. I really love those images. They are stunning. And I love that there's finally a Halloween book. I don't think that there was one from Nice Little Tone. I know there were Christmas books, but I don't think that we had like the Halloween ones. And yeah, what should I say? That's it for today. This was my little haul. Yeah, and that's basically it. This was my little haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, if so, give me a thumbs up or let me know in the comments what you like best about my little haul. And if I enabled you with something, yeah. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Happy coloring to everyone, and see you in my next video. Bye!